Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video we'll learn how to cut and sew a bustier with a keyhole neckline like this. Okay, so if it's something you want to learn how to do, please keep watching and let's get right into the video. So I've gone ahead to draft my basic block. Okay, and this is my chest line, this is my bust points, my underbust, and my waistline. Okay, and I went ahead to impute my bust span. So my bust span is 4 inches, which is your nipple to nipple divided by 2. That is what I am marking. So I connected it with a straight line like this. Now I am going to take my dart on each side of my waist. I took 1 inch on each side of my waist, and on my underbust I also took the same thing, 1 inch on both sides. I'll connect this with a straight line like this, and I am going to now come down from my bust point. I come down by half of an inch, and I'm going to connect it there. If you watch my tutorials, you know I like to do this helps to eliminate pointiness at the bust point. All right, so now I'm going to determine how where I want my yoke to be. So from my neckline I came down by 7 inches. You can do 6 to 8 inches. 8 inches if you want your cleavage to show. Okay, but I think 7.5 is just okay. I did 7.5, so I just drew a straight line there, and I'm going to just increase this that I marked to that 7.5 line that I have on there, and then I'm going to create my overbust tightening. All right, so on each side of the dart I'm going to mark 0.75 inches. You can do 1 inch. All right, but I did 0.75. This is to tighten the upper, the overbust, okay, the chest area, so that it doesn't gape. So like I did on the down part of the bust part, I came up by half of an inch, and then I'm going to connect the darts like this. All right, now the next thing I'm going to do, I've created my overbust tightening right now, so I'll just mark out my armhole curve. Remember, I am just drafting on paper so that you understand what I'm doing and for precision. So from that place, see how I curved the that overbust line, the chest line. That's the new chest line. That's the overbust line to meet the armhole curve. All right. Now, if you want to mark a sweetheart neckline, you can just go ahead and mark your sweetheart neckline at this point, but I will just keep my straight, and then I'll determine how high I want my keyhole opening to be. You can do 1 inch, 2 inches, 3 inches, 1.5, half inch, depending on how open you want it. For me, I did 2 inches like you can see, and I'm just going to use my free hand and just connect it to the other part of the dart. You can also go ahead and connect it to the that leg that is facing your center front. Okay, this is just optional. It depends on what you're working with. If you want your keyhole to be wider. All right, now I did a neck width of 4 by 4. This is also optional. I'll go ahead. I'll also add some allowance of the neck width. So your neck width, you can do 3 by 3 or 3.5 by 3.5. Okay, now after doing that, I'll go ahead and mark my circumference. So by bust circumference, I'll mark it on my chest line. So I marked a quarter of my bust, and then I'm going to take note of these darts that I have on here. It is 1.5 in total. Remember, with this 0.75 on each side, which will give us 1.5. I'll add it, and then I'll add my 2 inches seam allowance. Just remember to add back any dart you remove so that you won't run short of anything. So like the same thing I'm doing for my waist, I did my quarter of my waist, and then I added back my darts, and then added 2 inches seam allowance, and then I connected it to my bust with a straight line. So I just blended in my darts so that it will not be sharp. Okay, and here, if you want your neckline to be sweetheart, you can go ahead and come down by 1 inch or even 1.5, depending on how deep you want it. Just, you know, just do what you like at this point. Just connect it, and you're going to have a sweetheart shape. But I'm just going to leave my own straight, all right, because that is how I want it. All right, so I'm just showing you how you can just back your sweetheart if you want yours to be a sweetheart neckline. I'll go ahead and add ½ inch on my shoulder, and I also add ½ inch allowance on my neckline. Okay, so once that is done, I'll go ahead and cut my pattern. So just watch how I'm cutting my pattern so that you know the lines to cut through. All right. So guys, if you're watching up to this point, please hit on the like button. It is absolutely free. Subscribe to this channel if you're not yet subscribed. Turn on the notification bell so you get notified each time I post a video. All of this is absolutely free, and please share this video. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. So I'm cutting the pattern right now and cutting the neckline, the shoulder line, then the armhole. Now this is what I would have. Okay, this is how it should look like. Now I'm going to mark where I'll add allowances, because I'll cut exactly this on my fabric, including the places I'll mark allowance. So this arrow I'm pointing is where I'll add ½ inch allowance for joining. You know, I've already added on my neckline and on my shoulder. I don't need to add again. So this is what we have after cutting it on my fabric. I also cut the same thing on my lining, and then all my allowances, and I iron interfacing on all the places that's necessary on the bust area and on the lining as well. Okay, so to join this parts, to join these pieces together, that is to sew, first of all, join the yoke, the lining to the main fabric, join the neckline, and I'll turn it, and then I've already sewn the main bodice. As you can see how it is sitting pretty and it's well contoured, right? And I go ahead and also join the lining of the bustier. Okay, so if you cut properly, everything is going to stand. Can you see how the lining looks? There's proper room for the bust area, and the underbust is well contoured. So next I'm going to do is to join the yoke, which I've already joined the neckline, and then I'll notch it. So after notching the yoke, the neckline of the yoke, I'm going to top stitch it so that it just lays flat, and then after top stitching, I'll also join this part, that is the keyhole area, with ½ inch. Okay, just you're only going to sew on the curved area, then you will notch, and then I'm going to turn this inside out. This is the yoke, remember. So after turning it inside out, I'll just iron it flat. Make sure you iron as you go. It's very important when you're sewing. So I've ironed it flat, and the next thing we are going to do is to attach the yoke to the main bodice. Okay, so I'll place it like this, and I'll make sure that it is just very equal on both sides. It matches. You can go ahead and measure from your dart, and you measure it, make sure that it is equal on both sides. So I have 2 inches on each side, and I marked it with a chalk. I'll go ahead and pin one side, okay, to the other, to the bodice, that is to the bustier part, and then pin the other part of the yoke to the bustier, right? I'll go ahead and sew this with ½ inch. Okay, So once I do that, once I sew it, this is what it would look like. I also went ahead and ironed it flat. So the next thing is to get the lining of the bustier, all right, and I'll get the midpoint of the lining and I'll notch it because I use it and turn the main fabric. I also got the mid part of the main fabric. I'm going to, place them together, make sure that the yoke is sandwiched in between. At this point I went ahead to open press my das, okay, and then I'll sandwich the yoke in between the lining and the main fabric, make sure that the notches match, and then I'm going to sew it with half of an inch. And after sewing I'll also top stitch and then I'll iron, and here is what it looks like. And note that I didn't finish up the armhole area because I'll still be attaching the sleeve on it. Okay, this is what it looks like right now. Then I'll go ahead and join the sides and turn it over, and that is all for the tutorial. Can you see the room it has for the bust? This is all for the tutorial. I hope it was helpful, guys. Please, if it was, kindly hit on the like button, subscribe to this channel, share this video, turn on the post notification, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.